Hello everyone. So in this video we are going to demonstrate on how to do calibration of the pH meter. So this is where the instruments are placed, and we need to have a beaker, distilled water, and of course to do some calibration of pH meter we need pH buffer. Right, so before you do anything, make sure your PPE is on, make sure you have glove with you, and of course lab coat, cover shoes, wearing long pants and socks to cover your ankles. The buffers are located over here, so I will place these 3 buffers of them and examine them carefully. So we have pH 4.01 and we have pH 9.21 and also buffer for pH 7. And what is the solution over here? That's actually 3 molar potassium chloride, which is used to store the pH probe. Take note that inside the pH probe, there must be a solution that you have to submerge this in. If not, it will deteriorate over the time. So before we do any instrumentation measurement for your sample, we need to do calibration, right? So press and turn on. Next, take out this casing slowly and just rotate out. And be really gentle. This is quite fragile. First, wash it with distilled water. Next, use a piece of clean white tissue folding into half and then lift up the arm.
At this position, lift up the arm and cover around it. Just dry it, while at the bottom part just tap gently. Next, press the calibration button. We're gonna start with pH 7, so here is the buffer. Put the arm inside there. When you place the probe inside the sample, make sure there is no bubble inside or located around it. What you have to do is watch the panel here. See this part here? A means still waiting for calibration to be done. So this circle means the instrument is doing the job. So this panel shows that this instrument is still calibrating. So just hold on. The best thing that you should do is to place the buffer inside here. Don't hold it because our hand is still warm. pH is affected by temperature changes. Here is the indication of temperature. This temperature will match your pH. Alright, so it hit the sound. So we can see the signal in here, the line. It's not flashing or blinking. That means it's done for this pH. Now lift up the arm, cap back your solution and put it back inside the stand. And same thing again, repeat the washing because there are some stain in previous buffer. Just spray around and use a piece of clean wipes tissue, fold it into 2 and just wipe around the pH probe. Be really careful, dab gently at the bottom part. Do not use too much force.
Next, we go for pH 4. The same thing, put the arm down. Okay, if you see the bubble right, it's surrounding around the probe, you have to shake this vial to allow the bubble to come out. So I don't want to give the heat to the solution. I just leave it to the stand. If you find it's not stable, you can use the another beaker. The small beaker to hold this in place. Now press the call button. Again is the detecting. Meanwhile, let me show you these 2 vials. The big one is of course the pH probe can fit into. But about the small one, the small one is just nice that pH probe can enter it. But it might cause some spillage. But of course, if you have some bubble here, so you cannot shake it to save and cannot remove the bubble. So just use the large vial. Alright, so wait for it. Now hit the sound. So the pH 4.0, the what exactly from the pH buffer supposed to be. So again, lift up the arm gently, cap back buffer solution, then put it back to the stand. And repetition of this step again. So rinse it with distilled water. Use the piece of clean wipe tissue. So next we use the last pH calibration, pH 9.21. Open the cap, push down the arm,
Move your hands away so there is no heat on it, and after that press calibration button again. Okay, good, 9.21, this time it is very fast. Okay, so it's all done. Now remove the probe from pH buffer solution. Put it back to the stand. Do not forget to rinse the distilled water. Wipe and dab gently using Kim wipes tissue. And lastly, we need to put it back in 3.0 mkcl to preserve it. Make sure there is no bubble and fully submerge into the solution. Put back the buffer. After performing any usage of this instrument, make sure to always do record in the logbook. If you are done for today, you can turn off pH meter. However, you do not need to turn off as to restart and do calibration.